beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for the end of May right through to the end of June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to attain to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I'll never ask you for your personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your career reading. You should be feeling the effects still from those eclipses, that new moon eclipse in Taurus, which is all about value, how you value yourself, and getting a fair recompense for all the hard work and effort that you put into your career goals, as well as creating healthy work ethics and boundaries as well when it comes to not overworking. Also, you will feel that full moon eclipse in Scorpio still, which is all about restructuring, refocusing, taking anything away that has been blocking you, whether that's fear of failure, whether it is, low self-confidence, whatever it is that you feel has been getting in your way of your career goals and your prosperity, you're releasing those in order to refocus and concentrate on the way ahead. So let us see what is coming up in your cards for June. I'm going to get all your cards first before I get all the energy from your reading. First cards you got are the one who sees, we've got the one who yearns, we've also got the one who knows, the one who rises up. You've got all of the cards actually, pretty much. The one who rises up. You've also got the one who waits, the one who surrenders, and the one who stands. Okay, so let's go and get the rest of your cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding their career? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see with regards to their career? We've got the Emperor energy, and we've got the High Priestess. So yes, you are in a very powerful position when it comes to your career. It may not feel like it, but on the outcome energy, it looks like you are going to stand strong and not give up on your goals and dreams and achieve whatever it is you set out to do. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. With the Judgment card in this position, you may be sort of weighing up your true path, but also getting like a second wind with regards to your career path. Okay, so you may have taken your focus off your career for a while, or you may have tried not to think about the path ahead because it felt a little bit I'm just going to go get that card. It felt a little bit too much to think about right now because I feel like you've got a lot going on. That's what I'm feeling from your energy. But now you're really focused on your calling, your true prosperity. So I'm just going to go get that card. One moment, please. Energy, the Ace of Wands. So opportunity coming in towards you, but this is more about your energy, the energy that you're giving your goals and dreams. Okay, there's like a revitalization going on. So you may find yourself all of a sudden more focused than ever on something that you're trying to accomplish. And we've also got the Sun. So beautiful outcome there. Success is assured. Let's start from the beginning though. We've got the one who sees. So you're a visionary, my beautiful Aquarians, okay? You've got your eye on something and you're not going to take your eye off it, okay? So this is like a refocus. Observe, perceive, scrutinize. Now, paired with the Judgment card, this is about reevaluation, looking at things from a different angle, maybe weighing up your options, trying to manifest new ways of trying to accomplish a goal or a dream, but right now you're looking at the plan, the blueprint that you've set out for yourself to accomplish whatever it is you've set out to do. As you can see with the headdress, beautiful energy there. We've got that lion's mane type thing, which is about that courage, but also that eagle sort of eye. So I feel like you are keeping your eye on the prize, and you've got the courage to continue on your path and not give up on your journey. But I feel like you're weary. There's a bit of an energy here where you're like, ugh, the struggle continues. You feel like you're in like a cycle where something's got to change, something's got to give. So you may have felt a little bit of low energy or low motivation, or even like low initiative. You may have taken the foot off the gas for a little while. You're about to get a little bit more productive and a little bit more refocused in June. So a lot of energy, boosting yourself up there, and it brings a lot of success. I feel there's an opportunity from spirit. The universe is sending like a gift towards you. Now this could be like a sudden creative boost where you're really productive and you're just doing. It could be a new project that you're embarking on, or you're inspired to create something new. Definitely there is radical change. I mean, you got two cards here of change. This is major transformation. It is a successful sort of daring time to make things happen. And we've got the death card there, which means something old is being released from your life to embrace something new. So I feel that June is a real positive month of you shifting your focuses onto your life's purpose, or your true prosperity, your true plan, your true purpose, and you're reconnecting with yourself. And you're going to find that energy as well to feel more excited about what you do as well, because I feel like there may have been a bit of a struggle recently with your career. Now, the Judgment card indicates you're weighing up options, you're judging things, you're looking at your life from a different perspective. You're looking at how far you've come, where you're at right now, and where you want to go. So I really feel like you're aligning yourself with the energy that is needed to move forward, to rebirth yourself. This is a renewal energy where suddenly you're getting that second wind, or you're powering up. There's a regenerative energy. It's almost like you are resurrecting your focus on your career, whereas before it may have been something that you just didn't want to think about. You were just coasting for a little bit. You're reluctant because there's a lot of pressure on you in all areas of your life. So you're like, this is the last thing I want to focus on right now. But I feel there's also a little bit of self-doubt that went before that you are overcoming, which is wonderful. You're listening to your guides and you're listening to your true calling with this card, okay? And we've got the Prince of Discs there. So this is the equivalent of like, sorry, they're just giving me an image in the water. One moment, please. They're just showing me someone, I don't know what that is. It's almost like someone's tapping either pepper or paprika or something, just tapping like some sort of spice or something on there. Oh gosh, okay. They've given me, thank you so much, I'm sure grateful. My guides have a bit of a sense of humor. They give me words underneath this image. Variety is the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life. So either you are curious about other options in terms of your career path, or perhaps you're doing a couple of things, multitasking perhaps, or having many streams of income. I mean, variety is a spice of life, which means you need to keep things interesting, because you have a very sharp mind, Aquarius. You're very intelligent, you're very creative, very original, you have great ideas, you tend to think outside the box. People tend to not really either understand you or the way that you work sometimes. That's because you are a maverick. So variety being the spice of life means you need to keep things interesting. Even if you decide to stay in your the job you're in at the moment, if you're lucky enough to have one, you need to find a way to keep things interesting. Okay, yeah, so they're just showing me that you are you need to keep that spark alive in what you do. Otherwise you get bored and perhaps, you know, you feel really low energy and a little bit stuck in a funk. So they're just showing me that even if you stay where you're at right now in terms of your career, you need to make sure it's exciting, or you need to find a way to make it exciting for you to be engaged in it, okay? But with this Prince of Discs here, we've got reliability. So this is about your hard work. You have battled away. Look, this person here, there's a shield. There's no sword though, shield. So, I mean, it is, you know, the Prince of Discs, which, you know, this does indicate financially that you are protecting yourself, but also you are working really hard and proceeding with integrity, your perseverance and your sort of efforts will pay off. You've got a lot of stamina. You dedicate yourself to goals and dreams, no matter how hard the journey. Even if you have blockages in the way, you find a way to find a solution and you move forward. Now this is a slow moving energy as well, so you may you're very patient on your journey, but your hard work will see you pay off. And you may have found it really difficult to do your life's calling and make money out of it. For example, you may have thought maybe it's something that is unobtainable, to really enjoy what you do and do something that is connecting to your soul path, but then when you're doing it, you enjoy it, you may feel it's not as much money as if you maybe took on a job in a sector where you didn't really enjoy it with your heart and soul, but they would give you way more financial reward for your efforts. Maybe they're paying you for boredom, or paying you for number crunching, or whatever it is that you do. I feel like there's something here that really vibes with your heart, and you're wondering, can I make money out of it? And if you already started to make money out of it, it may be slow moving. But this is also showing me that what already has been worked on, your commitment will see your goals accomplished, and there is financial reward connecting to them as well, okay? This can also be opportunities coming your way to make more money, okay? This tends to connect to pages, so this is about, an offer being on the table. Also, you're recognizing that you bring a lot to the table when it comes to your career. Excuse me, I do apologize. It's been happening all day. The pollen must be super high today because I keep getting like a cut in my throat. It's caught in my throat there. So I may have to go and get some water in a moment if it continues. But anyway, let's move on. So I feel like you are not giving up on something. You're dedicated to making it work. But you're finding perhaps you're looking at reaching for something new, something greater. You may be happy kind of where you're at but there's slow progress. So you may be looking at how to like smash through a glass ceiling, for example, if you feel like you've hit a blockage or something. So I feel like you're releasing anything that has been blocking you, and you are getting a renewal energy. You're freeing yourself up and you're making way for more abundance. We've also got the one who yearns. Yearn, longing, pine for, okay? So you're longing for change. You're longing for excitement. Okay, we've got the card of change. That's the transition card, the death card there. And we've got that wonderful energy. Some of you may be just longing for energy or a boost. Sometimes when we realize we're on the right path, or someone recognizes all the effort that we put into something, sometimes that's enough to give us that little bit of a pep energy, where it peps us up a little bit, where we think, yeah, we're doing a good job, we're on the right track. Now, you don't need someone else to sort of like cheerlead you, my beautiful Aquarians, but sometimes it's nice to know that you're on the right path. And I see that you are on the right path, but you may feel a little bit stuck in like a rut. This is coming through a lot on the signs recently, so you may feel like you're in a repetitive cycle. Your dedication and your focus means that you may feel a little bit like you're climbing a mountain, and you're always climbing and you're not quite there yet, so you're always seeing that you've got more to go, and it's maybe making you feel a little bit disenchanted with the goal, or you're losing, not that you're losing your love for it, but I feel like the energy that you put in, you always put every effort in, so when you get a knockback in life or you get rejected in life, you take it very hard. Okay, now of course you take it hard because you care about it, so that's an obvious thing to say, but you may feel like something needs to change. You're longing for excitement, or you're yearning. I mean, this figure here is looking upwards, okay, and there's an eclipse right there, so this eclipse energy is really influenced your energy, your sensitivity recently, and you may be longing for something other. You may not even know what that something other is. You may work in like a 9-to-5 job, and you may be asking things like, there's something better. I have a calling to do this. I've always wanted to do that. So you may be revisiting a plan or something that you wanted to accomplish a while ago. You may be coming back to that and saying, I'm going to make it work. And you will. You absolutely will. It's coming to fruition. It's going to be very successful. And there's a lot of business savvy, or a lot of great business decisions that you're going to make that help you rise up, okay? The death card, as we see there, is number 13. change. So I feel like something is ending here and there is a new beginning. Now this can be that you're actually leaving a space to embark on a new adventure, or it can mean that you need to create some sort of enjoyment or some sort of change within what you're doing at the moment to make it more enjoyable for you, so that you get that boost of energy. Okay, you've got brilliant ideas, they're showing me, and there's an idea here that can absolutely change your life. You're cultivating your world, as you can see the side there with that cockerel. It's like cultivating anything that's dead wood, releasing any blockages in order to take away the clouds that are in front of the sun. Okay, so right now you're in a bit of a transitional period where you're changing things that are making you feel a little bit like stagnant. Okay, and right over here, as an outcome, you've got the sun with no clouds. So there's definitely an energy here of you overcoming any of these obstacles, getting this boost of energy, and creating your desires, manifesting your desires, working really hard to make things work. Okay, now there's a difference. You can really work for example, a company and hate what you're doing, or you can work for yourself and really hate what you're doing. It's always going to feel like you're in the mud if you hate what you're doing. Doesn't matter what it is. But if you love what you do, if you work for a company, you think, you know what, I love it here, I feel like I fit in, I'm part of the team. But if you or you work for yourself and you're, I love what I do, I'm on my true calling. It's all about how you feel about what you do. So this is about finding that passion. We've got the Ace of Wands here. It's like trying to find that passion again once more for what you do, perhaps. Or if you are deciding to leave a space and look for creative opportunities elsewhere, this is about a passionate opportunity coming towards you that's going to set your soul on fire. This is achievement. This is an accomplishment of a goal. An Ace of Wands, as you can see, it says energy right there. This is a boost, but also it's a time to dream big. It's a time to be inspired and turn your dreams into reality. Your transforming potential is really high right now. You have what it takes to change your circumstances and make life or your workspace or your career sector interesting again. So I feel like this is an enterprising time for you in June in particular. You're very original. You got wonderful ideas. There's going to be a spark of brilliance for you where you're taking the initiative and feeling really creative and accomplishing everything you set out to do. Okay, so the month of June is a very productive month in particular. We've also got, I also feel like the universe is bringing you an opportunity, is presenting an opportunity here that can transform everything. So, because they're showing me, well, they're actually showing me a very old painting. I would like to say, if I was guessing the painting they're showing me, it's a Renaissance style painting, and it's of a gentleman who is, well, I feel like it's a gentleman because of the dress. I can't quite see the face of the person, and the dress of the period, and the hands. They look like quite robust hands, strong hands, okay? And it's the thing that they want me to focus on this image is there is a piece of paper that this person is reading from. So this could be, for example, you are getting a very, I mean, this can be reward, right? So it could be that a very well established, because of they're showing me a Renaissance style painting, which can mean that there is like a very well established governing body or something, a company that's existed for a very long period of time is bestowing a reward or some sort of news of an achievement or an accomplishment. I mean, it could be some of you, if you're at uni or at college or something like that, receiving some sort of certificate for something that you do. It's just the way they're showing me is this person has something like it's not a scroll, but it's like a piece of paper and they're holding it like this, and it's got writing on it. So I feel like there's an accomplishment or some sort of I mean, it could be a contract, but there's some sort of correspondence that comes in June that you're going to really be quite proud of. They're giving me an energy, you know, sometimes I get celebration, sometimes I get good news, but I feel this is proud of. You're going to feel proud of this, okay? So I feel like something that you're accomplishing that you feel proud of. Now, we've also got the one who knows. Okay, and it says here, wisdom, clarity, resolution. You're very intelligent and you're really good at what you do. You're the master or the mistress of the craft that you are wanting to achieve. You came to this lifetime with like a desire, a longing to do this thing. And it's almost like you may have done it even in a past life or something similar, because you already know about this. It's almost like you've got so many skills in this area, or you're just naturally really good at what this thing is, that this knowledge or this, I want to say this panache or this finesse of what you do, you're just so on point. You're so like on it. Even if you didn't have training in this area, you're just really good at what this is. So you've got natural skills. You're naturally talented at whatever this thing is. We got the one who rises up. So that shows me elevation, success. It says empower, uplift, elevate. With the Emperor there, I see that you're really good at what you do, as in business decisions. Okay, you're very you got great leadership skills, and you're destined for the top in whatever area of life you're trying to succeed at. So I feel like you always find a way. You have focus, and then you decide on something and you stick at it and you make sure you accomplish it. So your visions, they have value. Okay. Also, you may be making a decision in June regarding your career that changes everything in a really positive way. So don't get frightened or don't get scared, okay? It says here, the one who waits. Patience, waiting, determination. So you're willing to play the long game as long as you can see some sort of transformation, that you can see that you are on the right track and that you're making a mark in your career, that at least you're, you're on the right path, and you are on the right path. White butterfly. Now, this is a very sort of silver white butterfly, but they are showing me that this is a symbol to take note of in the month of June. A bright white butterfly, and it may be that its wings flash in the sun and it makes it look brighter than usual. There's something about this butterfly that really stands out. It's bright white, but then it gets illuminated by like light. So you may catch it out of the corner of your eye, and it's like a flash of light or a little flash of something, and it catches your eye and you see that it is a bright white butterfly. Okay, so look out for one of those. Now, I've got this card before and they've never said that, but my guides want you to be aware of a bright white butterfly. Okay, something you've been waiting for is showing up. Okay, is being made aware to you, being illuminated. And we got the one who surrenders, chains, bondage, release. So you're releasing any of the blockages and you're on track to meet your goal or your dream. There's a stepping stone here, so I feel like you're elevating, you're on the way up. As you can see, she's reached a midway point with regards to her career, or whatever it is that she is focusing on at this time. And there are pillars, very strong pillars in the background, so I feel like you're building a solid foundation in your career. You're slowly advancing closer and closer to this goal or this accomplishment. And we've got the one who stands. You never give up. You fight for what you want. And I know it's a little bit annoying sometimes where you're like, oh, why do we always have to fight, Bubba? Why does it have to be so difficult? Character is definitely formed through hardships, of course, but the universe is basically asking, do you really want this? If this really is in alignment with your heart, then okay, we'll make things easier. But we just needed to test you first to make sure you wanted it, okay? Especially when it comes to your true calling. It says resolute, implicable, determined. So they're showing me here that your determination, your reliability, your practicality, and your groundedness, the plan that you've got, is something that you can achieve. But they just needed to make sure. And we've got another figure here that's got a set of armor. I mean, this one's got a sword, no shield. So I feel like you're prepared. You're prepared for the best and the worst when it comes for your career. So I feel like you are squirreling away money, for example, for a rainy day, especially since the economic climate is so difficult right now that everything's going up, and apart from wages, so I feel like you're preparing yourself, you're hunkering down, and you are sort of making sure that you are secure. You're planning for that rainy day when it comes to your own security, but also in terms of your career, you're making some sort of change that will benefit you in the long run. So whether it's you putting your resume out there to get another opportunity that brings more money, or whether it is you, deciding to smash through this glass ceiling and ask for a promotion or a raise, I'm going to find out if there's a surprise for you, because right now they show me a wheel of fortune and a tower when I'm scrying in the water. Whenever they do that, it means that there is radical change. Now this can mean it's connected to, I'll shuffle the cards and see if any of those come out, but when they're showing me cards in the water, it can mean that these are based on external factors, okay? So that there are difficult times ahead, but you are going to be fortunate. You're going to be lucky because you've prepared for this. Your intuition has sort of factored this in, as it were. Now, I did a yearly prediction for every sign, and every sign got a tower pretty much. I think there was only one sign that didn't get a tower. Every sign pretty much got a tower in the month of June, which tells me that there could be something major in terms of world circumstances that affect us all on a scale. So just be mindful of that. That's maybe why they're showing me the tower, but I'm going to pull a card on it just before I move forward, because your outcome tells me that there's success. Your outcome tells me that your plan is a good one, and that whatever it is you're deciding to do, you will reach the success that you deserve and desire. Okay, so they just showed me with the Six of Swords in the reverse, that feeling of feeling stuck. The Six of Swords is the card of being tested. Being tested, and you may have felt stuck or unable to move on, a stagnancy in your career because of those blockages. Now, it could also mean that the Devil card as well. I mean, some of you may feel like you're working in an environment that is a little bit toxic, and you feel like there's a lot of arguments or fighting or office politics, and that you're thinking about seeking something elsewhere. I'm just going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, so it could be a should I stay or should I go decision, because we've got because I've got two cards either side that are telling me, it's like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? The Six of Swords in the reverse is like, should I stay, or am I unable to move on right now? And the Devil card indicates something that's been bonding you, or maybe even, unhealthy for you within your career sector. You may feel helpless to change something right now. Maybe there's no opportunities else out there at the moment, and you're like, Baba, I want to move, but there's just nothing out there. This Ace of Wands tells me that there's a new opportunity coming towards you, okay? So I feel like something that's going to really excite you, that is more interesting, and allows you more creative freedom, and allows you to express yourself more fully. If you're wanting to stay where you're at, they're just showing me the Devil card is a card of being bonded to something or being helpless to change something. So if it's that you feel like there's no opportunities, there's definitely one coming that will change everything. But if you feel like you're in a work environment that is toxic to you and is like really frazzling your mind, they're showing me here with the Five of Wands in the reverse that there will be a solution that is found, that there will be harmony. I mean, this card in the reverse actually means success, releasing anything, but it can also mean that something you've been fighting for and you felt like obsessive about it, but you felt like there's no movement. Suddenly there's movement. Okay, suddenly there is movement in there. The Seven of Wands tells me you're not giving up on a goal or a dream. So even if you're working in a place that really triggers you, you may be finding an alternative way of working or an alternative source of work that you can really sort of like overcome any battles or any obstacles, and you are resolute in your dream, your goal. You hold true to your vision, and you sort of like turn your dreams into reality, and you're above competition. Okay, this is a card of being your personal best. This is a card of, this is a card of making things happen. Okay, they're just showing me as well that, you're not the sort of person that when challenges arise that you just give up. You're the sort of person that releases that temptation. You can make things happen. You can overcome, obstacles. You live life on your own terms. And I feel like you find an inspired solution to anything that has been negative in your career environment. The Two of Cups in the reverse can talk about like leaving a place or separating from a place, or there have been arguments or some sort of disappointment at this place where you feel like, is this for me anymore? I'm not even sure if it vibes with my soul anymore. Is this a contract that I want to be bounded to? Because the Two of Cups, especially in the upright, can be like a contract or a proposal, but in the reverse it's like, I'm not sure if this is right for me anymore. So you may be asking really big questions like, is this path really for me anymore? And if the answer is yes, you find a way to get a boost of energy and overcome any obstacles or meet challenges head on and sort of make space for new energy. Success is coming, okay? We have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is a strategist, someone who's really good at planning. So I feel like your plan is working, okay? But this is almost like work hard in silence, okay? Your plans are taking root and they are starting to work for you, but the High Priestess there, she is mute. So it's like work hard in silence and you will see the rewards that are coming towards you, okay? This is a card of success, empowerment, and energy. So motivation, movement forward. You're someone who will reach like a position of authority. So if you're wanting a promotion, this could mean that you're going from like that Prince of Discs straight into an Emperor energy where you're stepping into a leadership role, or perhaps a role that brings more responsibility and more money. It's something that you've played the long game to get towards, and now it's finally here. Or some of you could be deciding to leave a space and become an entrepreneur, set up your own and be independent. Whatever it is that is your plan, because it's going to be different for everyone, they're indicating that you're not giving up on that successful accomplishment that is in your vision, and you will achieve it. The High Priestess is also a card of meditation, making sure you nurture your intuition and trust it. Trust in the unknown, trust in your mystical vision, but it is a period of having faith and sort of being silent, you know, not shouting about your accomplishments just yet, letting your success sort of speak for itself, especially since there's a lot of people out there right now who are struggling and may not be as successful as you. And, you know, we don't want to rub our noses or rub people's noses in our successes. I see that you're going to be very, very successful and the sun will be shining on you. And you may even offer advice to others, or you may gravitate towards a career where you help others in some way, either by giving good advice, or you're of service, or maybe you're, a guru, or a mentor or something like that, someone who gives really great advice. But I feel like this is you standing strong in your power with a lot of leadership skills. And we've got the Sun card, so success, but most importantly, this is about you seeing the truth, seeing the pathway ahead, gaining that energy. The sun is the biggest form of energy in our universe. So this is about you getting that energy, gaining momentum, and trusting that you're on the right path, being aware of the energy that you need to implement towards your goals in order to accomplish them. Because sometimes, sitting back and not doing anything will never accomplish anything, really, but you need to meet the universe halfway. But if you've been feeling a bit lack of motivation or drive or things like that, or energy recently, that's to be expected. Sometimes we take our foot off the gas to really refocus and also power up our energy. And this is you powered up and ready to go. So June is a very positive month, a lot of success. I mean, the Sun card is the most positive card in the deck. It's all about abundance, things flourishing for you, a rebirth of energy. It's also about, every project that you touch, things sort of turn to gold, turn to fruition. So I feel also that this is a time where you are aware of your power. You're aware of your skills. I mean, some of you, for example, with these 3 cards, are becoming aware of your psychic gifts or your spiritual gifts, and you're enterprising. You're making a business out of it to help others in some way, whether it is, spiritual gifts can also be paired with, skills, like, for example, being a personal life coach, being someone who does things like yoga, or even tarot, for example, or spiritual gifts like meditation, helping people find their inner peace. So I feel like whatever business strategy you are implementing at this time, or maybe you're setting up your business online, for example, because Aquarius, you connect very well to online businesses. You just got those skills. And if you haven't, you learn very easily about those skills. You pick it up quite quickly because your energy is to unite. Okay, so I feel like whatever it is, you will thrive in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Okay, so really positive energy. Let's see any further advice for you in terms of your career. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guide Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding their? We've got celebrate. Okay, so definitely something to be proud of, celebrate. We've also got say yes to the things you cannot do, teacher, Okay, as I said, mentor or something like that. We've got Gaia, so you're definitely in the flow. We've got persistence, and we've got real estate. So celebrate. Something is coming your way that you will be really proud of. Okay, this is a period where there's going to be, the sun shines on you, literally. It says here, you've accomplished so much and you will accomplish much more. Take some time off to celebrate your success. You deserve it. There may be an unforeseen increase in your income. Okay, so definitely, they were showing me in the water, you can't see that, of course, unfortunately, but, they were showing me the tower, but also the Wheel of Fortune, which means something that surprises you is actually really good luck for you, okay? So we've also got say yes to the things you can't do. So you like a challenge, my beautiful Aquarians. Of course, you don't want to have to fight all the time for the things that you want, but at the same time, if you didn't experience these challenges or these moments, it would be dull. If you were just sitting there all the time, just money was coming towards you. I know there's going to be a lot of you out there who's like, Baba, I would love that. If I could just sit here and all the money came, that'd be amazing. But, I feel the way that you are, the way that you had a foundation and the way you've come to this lifetime, you'd actually be bored. You need something to challenge you. You need that wonderful brain of yours to have your synapses excited. That's what I'm saying, that image that came out and the words that came out, variety is the spice of life. I mean, you could have been listening to this reading and literally have been like popping some paprika or some pepper on some food or something you're cooking. It can resonate in that way as well, but I feel like they're indicating variety is the spice of life, and you need to be excited about your journey. Otherwise, you get a little bit stuck in a rut. The momentum's not there. You start to feel bored, and if you start to feel bored, then you start to feel unwell or just lethargic, and it doesn't make you feel good. So I feel this is about you rising to the right challenges. Okay, we've also got teacher. And it says, you have the ability to motivate others and strive to uncover their true potential. Consider careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, or being a motivational speaker. I was picking up that earlier with that Emperor energy, the High Priestess and the Sun. It says, you've learned much about money. This is the time to put it into practice, okay? You're getting prepared. You're the sort of person who is prepared for every eventuality. You secure yourself, and then you try to capitalize on things. We've also got persistence. As you see, hard work there, all that paying off. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. Hard work is required to keep building on your finances. Okay, so we all know that persistence is key, but I feel like there is reward coming to show you that you're on the right track. Okay, we've also got real estate. Now this is about stability, creating a strong foundation, but some of you may be realtors or going into real estate business, or this is about securing your finances or thinking about the best time to buy a home or invest in property. So it says here, build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. Consider a career in real estate, interior design, architecture, or any home business. It's time to get back to basics to strengthen your finances, okay? So I do feel like this is about your stability, making sure that you're stable before you take any move in terms of your career. But I do feel like you've got a big decision to make in June that actually is going to change things in a really positive way, okay? Also, the universe is meeting you halfway with that Ace of Wands. There is something being delivered to you, whether it's a correspondence, a certificate, news. There's something here that's coming to you in June that you can be really proud of, and it sets the pathway for good business. That's what I'm seeing. Good career, savvy business. We've got I am forgiving. I'm open to receive. They want one more. Okay. And I am a dreamer. So your dreams have value. They always, I always remember, being at school and they'd like, you snap out of it, you're dreaming, you're daydreaming. That's the best thing you could ever do. Visualization is so important, okay? So don't let anyone ever try to snap you out of your dreams or discourage you from your dreams. They have value and they have purpose, okay? It says here, I am forgiving, number 8. Now, number 8 is the number of the self. Especially when we are looking at our true soul path with the Judgment card, have compassion for yourself. You made decisions in every moment based on your circumstances at the time. So regret nothing. You did what you had to do in every moment where you had to make a change or take a chance. And if you feel like there is an opportunity that you did not grab or you sacrificed too much for another opportunity, just have compassion with yourself. Everything is as it's meant to be, okay? Whatever is meant for you will never ever pass you by. So, you know, forgive yourself or forgive others if they're people who do not understand your path. That's okay. It's not their journey, it's your journey, okay? So you're not listening to other people's expectations, you're only focusing on your own, okay? You're not in competition with another, you are bettering yourself every day, okay? That's the journey of life. We're all students of life. So, you know, but do have compassion with yourself. There is great things on its way for you. We've also got I am open to receive. Very important message. You're releasing all those blockages, so you're coming into alignment, okay? And we've got number 24. When you reduce it, 2 + 4 is 6, which is the number of reciprocity, coming into balance, but also the universe giving a helping hand. And we've got I am a dreamer. So your dreams have value. They are becoming a reality. It's number 44. When you reduce it, again, it's number 8, which is courage, strength, and it is the number of the self. So your dreams are something to celebrate and to be proud of. So I'm just going to get some runes before I close the reading. Got 2 there. Let's see what that one. Okay, I think I got 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hold them and see what energy I get before I see them. Okay. Okay. So what they're showing me, it's really interesting. I've never seen this before. They're showing me like a pause button. You know, like if you're if you're watching something, you got a rewind, play, and pause button and a stop button. They're showing me a pause button. So perhaps something's in delay or something's on pause, or you're taking a pause to work something out, or maybe you're just listening to this reading and you just literally press pause on something else in order to focus on the message, or you just paused me in order to do something else, or whatever the pause button is for you. They want you to be aware that there's definitely something in this message for you. Okay, I'm looking at it now. So it's Hegal. So that is hail. This rune basically is about, it's in the upright. Yes, it is. It's in the upright. So this means limitations. Okay. This can also mean that there are delays, or that, you know, you feel like there's upheaval, that you, or some sort of something that is a little bit off kilter. And you're sort of trying to work within a set of circumstances in order to make changes. So you may feel like there are limitations to what you can do right now, and an alternative or external forces or external circumstances are governing the situation. So as I said, you may feel bonded to something, or you can't change something right now, but you will be changing something in the future. But there's something here that you do not see yet, okay? Also, we have, wow, you know, a lot of signs are getting this particular one, okay? Now this is, yeah, the energy that I keep feeling in the readings. I know that I would bet that this is the hero rune, okay? Yeah, it is. So this one basically is about your potential. You have a lot of potential. Some things are starting to come to a conclusion. So you're going to start to see evidence of prosperity. But this is also a rune of being the hero in your own story, or, you know, you writing the script according to your energy. So this is about you rising up in your potential and freeing yourself up from blockages. Also, it's like a double X. I always like to say it's like a double Wheel of Fortune, okay? And finally, okay, this is a tricky one because I'm seeing the star card with this when I touch this one. Well, the star card, I can only give you the energy that I'm getting from the star card. The star card is like, well, Aquarius, it's your card, right? But it's also about hope. It's about looking to the future with hope, that the future is bright, okay? So I'm going to take a look at this one. Okay, we got elk. So this is Alaz. Basically, this is about optimism. This is also about fortitude. You know, it's like a seal has been broken and is going to release fortune, as it were. Something that you've been fighting for, because, you know, it's the elk rune, so it's like antlers. You know, something that you've been fighting for comes to fruition. If you've been waiting for something, or you felt like you're in a vulnerable position, then you are being activated and moving past that. This can also connect to friendships. So perhaps there's people are going to come towards you and celebrate, or some of you may be thinking about partnering up in business or with your friends or something. There's an energy of friendship there, but I don't feel like it's in business. So it can mean that they are celebrating your rewards. Okay, so I'll leave it like that. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you'd like to be in the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is put 5 things down, write them down on a piece of paper. 5 things that you wish to release as blockages from your life, whether it is fear of failure, whether it is perfectionism, whether it is your obsessive energy about your career, whatever it is you feel sometimes holds you back, because remember, a watch pot never boils. It's good to be determined and focused, but if your constant focus is always on that, it means you're a little bit unbalanced in other areas of your life. So you need to come into alignment, okay? So write 5 things down and find a creative way to release them, whether it's doing a burning ritual safely outside, or whether it's ripping it up and putting it in the trash. Whatever works for you, find a way to release it and you will feel lighter. The blockages are to be released. Now, all you have to do is put in the comments box below, I've let it go, now I'm in the flow. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only. Now, just as I'm speaking, they're showing me a tambourine. So tambourine, maybe it's like you're finding a rhythm, or you're keeping time. Tambourine, maybe you just picked up a tambourine, or you used to play tambourine, or I mean, tambourine could be tambourine. When I really look at it, it's big, round, and I mean, it could be round like the sun, but I just feel real positive energy. So maybe you're gathering momentum, or you're keeping time, or I'm not really sure how to decode that spiritually. I'll have to look it up online, okay? But they just showed me the tambourine there. Anyway, moving on. If something resonates in this reading for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. It just lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is actually very important for me, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.